lump. I don't know, getting vision, people who are losing their vision. Maja aaya kya nahi movie? I don't know, I was very touched with, when you read about it, this driverless cars, and you wonder what application, who will need it, why would we need it? So this company, I have a special connection with Google. One of my batchmates, IITK, Raji Motwani, who unfortunately died a couple of years ago. Sergey and Larry, they were both his students at Stanford. He used to head computer science in Stanford. And I remember early days of Google when he used to talk about, hum duniya badal denge. We'll change, we are about changing the universe. And people talked about the Loon project, the balloon project, getting internet onto various corners of the earth where people don't have internet. I think the thinking in this company is just awesome. And a few years ago, we did an HR analytics project for Google in the Bay Area. And I was shocked to find that there are 12,000 PhDs at that time. It must have gone up. 12,000 PhDs is a lot of people, a lot of brain power going in. And I loved some of the presentations before this when we were talking about, the millennial generation, people who were born after 1990. I think most of those people don't want to go home. There's a swimming pool there. You can bring your pets in, bring your family in, a creche there. The whole place looks like a coffee. All Google offices look like a coffee bar. You chill, you relax, and you work. About 10 years ago, when I first went to the smaller Mountain View campus, I went into Larry's room. So there were no desks, there's no chairs. There was only a settee where he could lie down and, just think. So innovation comes from there, from relaxed thinking. Guruji, Sri Ravi Shankarji, he talks about formal environment mein kya vidya lenge hum log, So it has to be in a very informal, relaxed environment. When you're tense, you can't really you can forget about innovation. So I love this. I love what's happening with Google, with the huge amount of innovation which is coming out. And so you must be wondering, what is our role? Why are we here? So people talked about many things. I think the core reason is really love. Shabri ka bear story, So Ramchandra ji went and she used to taste. So in one way, if you look at it, it's a jhutha. But, so that's what at least I love doing, to taste new solutions, new products, things which will change the world, and then, bring it to the market, bring it to, all of us over here so that we could make use of it. So I guess that is really at the center, at the core of it. And, so all this stuff, YouTube, mobile, we all aware of it. But what is the best kept secret I find is the Google enterprise business. So they've been able to give us microsecond, all of us have Gmail accounts. And the microsecond response time, we all used to. So there was a time when I was an Outlook user. I click on it and my question was, if I go to the cloud, this was 6 years ago, मेरे क्लाउड से तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा मेल खुलने में आने में then all that has changed today. If I look at on my mobile, it's click on it, you get it. It's a no-brainer. These guys know their job. They bundle all this thing together into an enterprise solution. Globally, everybody is using it. The big deals, BBVA, more than 100,000 people, thousands and thousands of people in India. Some of them are our customers, and I know that India Infoline was 20,000, 22,000 at the peak. Gone down a little bit. But it works. This stuff just works. So why should we really look at it? Why should we innovate? Or what are the dangers? So if I look at S&P 500, the index, there was a time when a company used to be on the index for 75 years. Now, not more than 10 years. So our competitor, is that it? I just started. Saying 5 minutes left? All right. So essentially you got to innovate very fast. So I got to rush this. So there's a gaming company which started, they were able to raise in 30 days $1 million, crowdsourcing. So there are new ways of raising funds, new ways of operating. If you don't do it, I remember I was sitting in a similar meet where the Nokia MD was there, the ex-MD now. And I had gone to the Google campus in the US. I got my first smartphone, the first Nexus phone. And it was a very arrogant kind of a speech I heard. And then I asked him, I said, have you seen this phone, sir? And he said, yeah, the khilona hai. This is all toys. We all know, I don't think there are many Nokia users here. It's changed. So if you don't, smartphones, people like Micromax, and go up and down Cuff Parade. Even the elevator boy, the other day he was using a phone. I said, "Ye kaun sa phone hai?" And he was playing tunes, he was doing YouTubing. So, the world has changed very fast, even in India. So, what I found Google doing was they're using ideas and insights everywhere. I mean, they essentially keep it free. I mean, I know this big debate about control versus making it free. Are these people going to be responsible enough? The 20-year-olds. Are they going to be smart enough? Are they going to, and we had a presentation here. I love that one, from ThoughtWorks. Well, that seems to be the way, at least I chose. So back, some 5 years ago, we picked up some Google solutions, implemented it, started working on it. This one doesn't work. And you can't really control. People are going to bring their stuff in. And it's only, all of us know, I don't want to give you gyan, all of us know much more than, but can we have that movie straight away because the time is less. So Google Apps, I just love this. Simple. A lot of my friends are so-called competitors. They say, "Arey, cloud out, dhanda band kar dega." But I think the business is going to go up. So let's look at this movie because we're running out of time.
You have a great idea and need to work with others to bring it to life. How do you do it? Sometimes it's tough because the people you work with are in different places, with different schedules, using different devices. Google Apps lets you bring ideas to life with others. Here's how. Start with email that offers more. Gmail does more than send and receive emails. It connects people and lets you chat instantly while viewing a snapshot of your team's relevant activities and access to everything they've shared with you. With Google Docs, there's only one version for everyone to work on. Share easily with the right people without email attachments or compatibility hassles. And work together on the same docs at the same time in a way that simply makes sense. Edit and interact easily with integrated social commenting. Google Calendar makes it easy to share schedules and find times to meet, and schedule or update meetings with a few clicks. Everyone can't be in the same place at the same time, but Google Apps lets you work together from any place. With multi-way video chat, you'll feel like you're all in the same room. While screen sharing and integration with Google Docs lets you work with more people from anywhere, on any device, even on your mobile phone or tablet. Work with any team at any time, from any place, on any device. Google Apps. Work in the future, today. To learn more, go to google.com/.
Yeah, so this stuff works, and I love the Google Chat experience. We used to do our weekly reviews and conference calls. It's all moved. You can see each other. It's free. It comes bundled in. By the way, I'm going to do a little bit of hard sell over here. I love this. Normally, some of our friends whose name starts with M and O, the prices always go up towards the end of the month or end of quarter. Google just crashed the rates by 50%. So it used to be $50, now it's some 1,500 rupees. So it's secure. The US Army uses it. And I know that there are questions in the financial services. People expect us to keep copies. Yes, our customers here, they've kept copies on local soil. You should be able to produce the documents, and the vault service is excellent. Multiple copies are made, so even if someone deletes, it's always there on some other server. The data is always split up into multiple servers over different geographies, and it's safe. Harshal, why don't you come over? Our friends here from Google, and I think there are going to be some questions. So,
can you hear me?
So data is portable. The other big solution, we've got the box outside. So the Google.com experience, the search experience is available, has been available for a while. We've done it for clients like ICICI Direct, State Bank of India, and a whole lot of other customers. We're also tracking terrorists and police information. You can deploy it within or on the extranet or on the intranet. We do proof of concept, so it's as simple to use. It will crawl and index all your documents. It takes all document kinds and all kinds of document sizes. So good stuff. Let me just rush through that. Harshal, you want to say a few words? Yeah.
Since we are stressed on time, so this is the google.com for your enterprise. You can decide if you want to crawl outside world as well, but all these things it can crawl on its own. It has got its own magic or intelligence. You can do a lot of fine tuning around it. So if you want to just go.
We have time for a 2-minute quick movie. So I was asking them if he's going to give us some Google glasses to give away, but he didn't promise that. He has some T-shirts for questions. Yes. And I know that this is not going to help my wife love me more, right? So.
Yeah, before starting that video, I want to spend a couple of minutes because many of you are my friends who ask about what is this Google. I mean, we have been hearing about Google 4 years in a row, best employer and everything. First of all, thanks for giving opportunity to be here. I know a lot of you. I have been on your side, of course, way back in 2099 when I was in ICICI and started ICICI Direct. You have been doing a lot of invention. You have been the transformers. I mean, Belwal sir, for ages, being a head of IT, a lot of transformation, companies getting, acquiring new companies. Then they're talking about it is not in Kolkata, it is in Gujarat. The entire supply chain, everything, the way transformations you are doing is amazing. Sunil, I don't know how he finds time to go for marathon every year. It's amazing. So a lot of learning I do. Then Arun sir, he has been always, I would say, flamboyant guy and has amazing depth of knowledge. Or Milind, who is managing thousands of people and still being calm about it and knowing enterprise architecture is amazing. So we learn a lot of things. And you guys wanted to know what is this Google all about. Day one I joined Google, of course it was 8 months back. They said there is no Outlook. Yeah, there is a timeout. Give me 1 more minute. They said there is no Outlook for you. So it was like a shock. Why? I use it. And they say it is the transformation, it is the mindset. It is not the technical issue. It is your cultural issue or it is the soft aspects. So that is one prahar on my head. Then they call something known as 20% project. So if you speak with any of the Googlers around the world, ask them what is 20% project. What does that mean is I am given a choice of any LOB around the world to participate into that LOB and give my 20% of the time. People go for a NGO work as well. So I can opt for a South America NGO to be there for a month. Of course, I need to know Spanish. But company really communicates a lot with the employee. I'm the same guy for last 15 years. But the kind of learning I had in 8 months is amazing. It keeps me thinking, who am I? Lot of HR surveys. In previous companies, HR comes only during the recruitment, and their care is how to get that guy with a minimum salary, right? then you don't see. And during the, when you exit, they will say, 1 month period, you are exiting in 20 days, 10 din ka paisa do. But here, yeah, that's the fact. But here, every month, there is bombardment of information. Can you stop the video for a minute?
And that's why today,
there is a bombardment, I would say information explosion. They talk, they get huge input. I mean, the IT guy is sending an email across the enterprise asking, do you want a restricted internet or you want a full-blown internet? By the way, we are police, we know each and every URL you access. They give free internet to us. So they give everything to us. Second most important thing, at the end of it, you want to use Google, you don't want to use Google, it is your call. I'm not here to sell. But only point that Google harps is direct access to the executives. They will say, you come out with 20% project, you come out with innovation ideas. That innovation idea application opens up twice a year for 5 days, and it's like 35,000 ideas go from every employee. 2 basic criteria, it could be for anything. For managing information of the world, that is one theme. Second theme is don't be evil. And everything has to be minimum 100x. So if you think about the idea, how it can change human mankind, 100x. So these are the 2-3 basic things that I thought I'll share. A lot of you were asking about it. And I'm happy to discuss during the day. I'm here in the evening. I will be leaving tomorrow morning. So happy to get connected with you all. Thanks.
Our team's going to be happy to work with you. There's a lot of change management involved. I love my Outlook box, and I don't want to give it up, like all habits. So our teams are there. You can look at it, look at how different, there are some 45 different modules available. There are all kinds of good stuff. We'll be happy to work with you. So I just want to show this 1-minute movie. Kaat denge aadha, but just dikha denge. Because Google Glass is going to come.